Kayuqt.
Yeah, and Kayuqt here, again, Kayuqt's the team on the blue side, Gusayon's on the red side. They might actually ban out the Gusayon or the Eve, along with this Kufra for the first two bans, because that risks Kayuqt or Gusayon rather picking up one of those two. If you take away the Eve, you're gonna have a little bit more insurance that it won't be so difficult to go up against the Gusayon. And now Gusayon take away the Matilda, as I mentioned earlier. So I see those as really the bans that Kayuqt can go for here on the blue side.
And the Matilda, yeah, it's understandable. Vladimir was really impactful on that Matilda. Was soon as he got the immortality, he was just fearless in diving into the backlines and going in for the chase. And his guiding winds assisted the Esmeralda in getting in the backlines as well. So not gonna be surprised that the Matilda is gonna be banned out. But for Be My Angel, for the rest of Kayuqt, what's the other potential ban here? Has
Jawhead.
Perfect combination.
Or the Gusayon.
Your team is banning.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, the Gusayon and the Kufra, but Kayuqt might actually first pick the Jawhead here if it is an option for them, just so that you don't give that to Gusayon. You don't have to worry about going up against a Jawhead and then an Eve. But then if Kayuqt pick up the Eve here, Gusayon can pick up the Jawhead and then the Chang'e for the next two picks.
I feel like the Eve should be banned out. Or if it's a Jawhead. Yeah, I agree. Should be banned out. It's definitely going to be a first pick here for Kayuqt. It has to be the Jawhead. If it's not the Jawhead, make it the Eve.
Yeah.
Clear the way for my master.
So wow. Okay. So far, all my predictions are on point. They go for the Matilda and then the Hayabusa bans as well. Definitely really avoiding giving that away. So yeah, I still expect the Jawhead, the other heroes that I mentioned, the Eve, the Chang'e, to be contested here early on. They might surprise and go for a Lunox first pick even here, Team Kayuqt. But I forgot to mention this. Xborg is still open, and they can decide to pick it up if they want to.
And Eudora's open as well.
Oh yeah, Eudora as well
can be picked up.
Yeah, so it could be rotating around could be a Chang'e and Eudora even. Put the Chang'e in the gold lane and then put the Eudora in the mid lane. But they lock in the Eve and come on, please be a Jawhead. Please be a Jawhead, or maybe even just a Chang'e. Please, maybe a Granger. Nah,
not too early for a jungler. Too early for a jungler. Eudora. She's open.
Eudora with the Eve together. I mean, we've seen Eudora play in the side lanes before. There we go. Thank you so much. We can now see it. Right.
Oh,
this is open for Badass TV. Yeah.
I forgot about the Guinevere.
Yeah, it's open for them. So Kayuqt now this time I go for the Chang'e. So that if ever they get to avoid the Violet Requiem, they get to avoid the real world manipulation, or if they're caught in it, they instantly have the Chang'e Meteor Shower to cover their retreat, or to just cover them in general, if they want to go for it. But the Selena is also open. Again, this is the beauty of just the 6-ban system, 3 bans on each side. So many heroes can get left open here, and this is actually instead of going for the Chang'e, go for the Selena instead to really just look for the Eve, get the Abyssal Arrow stun locked in here.
It's looking good. Lock it in right now. And it's once again, it's going to be the Wan here for Kayuqt. They don't want to fix what's not broken. Jungle Claude for Luna for Gusayon this time around.
Yeah. And Kayuqt have to watch out for this Claude. That's a main Claude that we're going to be seeing here coming out from Luna. I'll be able to play that well. He seems like the type who just really shines with heroes with quick escapes, the ability to leave the map. He's been able to shine with the likes of Gusayon. If I'm not mistaken, he also showed off like a really mean, it was either Ling or Lancelot, one of those two. So I see the Claude as fitting, a very fitting hero for Luna. So in terms of the bans here, they can still consider taking out tanks, Gusayon. They can choose to take out the Jawhead now, but they still decide to take out the Roger.
Yeah, trying to limit the jungler options here for Kayuqt, but really,
Mhm.
there's still plenty more to go for. Since, yeah, again, we are on a 3-man setup. The Ling, Lancelot, Granger, those are the 3 junglers that I'm eyeing out here for Kayuqt. That's the best call for them, in my opinion.
Yeah. Kayuqt might ban out the Benedetta here. Seeing as how so far we've only seen a Ning... If I'm not mistaken, we've only seen a Ning use the Benedetta so far. So we're not too clear on her other options. But Kayuqt decided to take out the Cho instead. You're also limiting the tanks and the potential picks here for Gusayon. So in terms of the tanks, still up with the Eve. Might even be a surprise, and we saw the guys earlier. So that's already, unless they're okay with that, the Gusayon, the Guinevere, the Gusayon, the Gatakacha, Guinevere, and then the Eve working together, that's some massive potential alongside the Claude with the Blazing Duet.
Are they going for synergy, or are they going for a safer route? That's the question. We got 30 seconds before they decide to Paquito instead. I like it. As soon as the Violent Requiem hits, or Paquito's gonna be in position for the knockout punch, we'll go immediately for the Violent Requiem.
Yeah, this could be a Popolin Koopa tank here for Gusayon now. Instead of your traditional tank picks. See, because how they're going to be up against a Grok and then a Selena. They're also up against a Lancelot as well. If the Grok gets locked in, this could either be, a Popolin Koopa or a surprise pick Akai. Wait, that is none of the heroes that I mentioned.
This is a better surprise pick. Tank Aldos? Or wait, it's gonna be a tank Paquito, definitely.
Paquito, yeah, tank Paquito. Sorry, yeah, it can't be tank Akai because they're up against an X-Borg. So, interesting. Okay. So we're gonna be seeing a Paquito. Probably, running the tank. Okay.
Yeah, it's an ending on the Aldos too.
It's also something that can interrupt the charge up of the power of nature coming in from the Grok, or punish the Grok hard once he goes in with a wild charge, and if you get to avoid it, if you get comboed by the knockout punch, you're gonna be eating up damage for like 3 to 4.5 seconds, depending on how well Team Kayuqt can. Interesting draft from Kayuqt. They continue their trend of surprises and fun, unique picks in the creator games, no man.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the Aldos at all being picked up. Like, that's not part of the script. No, I'm kidding. It's not part of a typical lineup that we see. If the method that we've had so far, and that what Blacklist International did, was that if you're gonna go for an Aldos, it better be a jungler. It's been a long time since we've seen a side lane Aldos being fielded up by anybody at all in a tournament setting. Ranked games, yeah, it still happens, but you know, this is a different outlook altogether. So it's gonna be on the hands of a Ning Ning in the experience lane, and the Paquito is going to be the tank onto Ame TV. We'll see how effective their combination is going to be this entirety of the game.
Vladimir's traps and the Abyssal Arrow is what Ame TV has to watch out for here, because there's a high potential of him being controlled for a long time and just eating up damage really quickly. So Ame TV has to watch out his positioning. He might play a more conservative tank instead of going into the advanced shrub or the shrubs ahead, closer to the side of Kayuqt, to give information to where the members of that team is. He might just hold back and just do his best to give a little bit of space for Luna while also protecting himself.
Yeah, he is he's doing fairly well. Just immediately going to the Lethal Wonder, which is going to go to the hands of Kayuqt. Turtle is going to be a big point of contention here for in the next 30 seconds or so. So everything is a stalemate for now. There is a heavy top lane presence here for Gusayon. Gonna try to go ahead and fight Aaron Cutie there. They almost take down a Ning Ning though, that's the thing.
Ooh. Okay, so with the Ning Ning down, forced back, but she can afford that retreat because Luna and Ame TV were able to control the lane a little bit. And seeing as how Aaron Cutie did return to base as well, that lane's going to be reset. And both of these will be available for the turtle. In terms of the impact for the first turtle take, the impact of Aaron Cutie will be felt much more because he has the last insanity and there's not a lot of stacks yet on this Aldous for his for this hunt, a bloody hunt for the contract to be able to deal a lot of damage onto someone, and of course the empowered basic attack.
Yeah, speaking of Aaron Cutie, she's actually in a bit of a trouble in the top lane. Be My Angel is low as well in the bottom lane. Ooh, they're being forced back. Gusayon is looking really good here in this game, getting a lot of the members of Kayuqt to force themselves to go back. Arrow barely connects onto Ame.
Yeah, and he's really trying to be conservative of when he's using the jab, the second ability, so that he'll be able to dash away. Oh, but he eats that! This is bad!
And the first blood still goes to
Wow.
Wan in the bottom lane, but that's Ame TV hitting his face in towards the arrow. He's going to be forced to back off. ABS-CBN is going to be sandwiched. Luna trying to force Chalap out of position. And he and ABS-CBN right now is stuck between a rock and a hard place. The turtle is now in the priority of Kayuqt, but Luna has other minds, has other plans in mind, as Hayagodzi secures the Little Wanderer as well. Has the perfect execution, but will not be using it to engage. It's a complete disengage for both of these teams.
Ame TV not having his flicker here might mean he'll be one of the members going down for Gusayon if this team fight doesn't go well for them. But right now, they're paired up together super well. And Badass TV's Violent Requiems is something you have to watch out for here.
Rose being thrown out. Hayagodzi forced back off. They get Be My Angel low HP. Crossbow of Tang is already proc. Will not be using it just yet. Relatively safe. Gonna be walled off. Here comes Ame TV in the backlines with a jab. River manipulation to take down Be My Angel and shut up and Vladimir. Now continue on forward. Turtle is now free for the taking for Gusayon unless Hayagodzi decides to go ahead and try to intervene and try to steal this, and they are in position. Guardian's Barrier now forcing him back. Ning Ning in the last insanity will be taken out by Aaron Cutie. Turtle will be secured and stolen away by Kayuqt by that Hayagodzi. He may as well rename his name to Lancelot Godzi.
Bro, Lancegodzi. Come on, it's there.
Lancegodzi.
It was there.
Lancegodzi.
Yeah. Lanzagodzi. There we go. And Gusayon here. In the prior team fight before the turtle, I like how Marbs used his real-world manipulation to, one, of course, help secure the kill by applying the slow onto, I believe it was Be My Angel or Aaron who was picked off there. But then at the same time, they were able to cover the escape of Ame TV, who, since he didn't have his flicker, was quite in a difficult position. As Kayuqt, if they were able to catch up to Ame TV, could have turned around and at least tried to secure a kill on him before inevitably they would get taken out here. But Kayuqt, good string of events for them. They were able to steal away this turtle. Great job there by Godzi. They were able to pick off Aaron Cutie, rather, was able to get one back from Gusayon. But as of now, game's actually quite even. I was actually about to say
Godzi gets jobbed. There was also no Thorn Rose there. It could have been a conversion to a kill. Sorry to cut you off there, Reptar.
Oh, good, man. Actually, you didn't cut me off. I'm done. Yeah.
You didn't have to cut me. Anyway, Chalap is
Don't
charging
turn
up.
this into a singing stream.
Not gonna happen. Badass gonna be making it out alive. The crossbow tango, does it have enough damage? Not enough. Gonna be able to pow!
Whoa.
Just at the nick of time as well as Godsi trades with the Thorn Rose. Chalap dangerously low on HP. Marv's gonna be there. Goes for the wild charge. Hayagodzi's gonna be rejoining in on the fray. Perfect execution and the Thorn Rose to take down Be My Angel in the top lane. No, not Be My Angel.
Man, the kill onto Be My Angel was almost didn't happen. What happened was Badass TV was able to trigger his basic attack, which at that point was powered up by super magic. You know, that thing where she jumps to you and bonks you in the head with an orb of magic? That's what happened. Right at the edge of the basic attack tracker for Badass TV, right before Be My Angel was able to get away with that, he was able to press that button, was able to move forward, also get an execute on it, and that's how they were able to secure a kill there on Be My Angel. Oh, things just went well there for Badass TV to be able to secure it.
Abyssal Arrow's really not on point here from Vladimir so far. There were just a couple of the crucial hits that happened earlier on in the game. And Vladimir is just throwing the arrows here, just hoping to connect onto anybody for the entire team to collapse onto. As the bottom lane is being pushed out by Aaron Cutie. It's 0 versus 0 here in the bottom lane. And it's looking like Aaron is winning this duel. Gets stunned though. So that's a good thing. As Ayagodzi takes down Marbsy in the back lines. And then it's going to be Badass CV taking Ayagodzi as well. It's a stalemate. It's a trade for now. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Vladimir is low. Aaron Cutie dives in with the last insanity. Everybody flickers out. Flickers in herself. And Luna's going to be joining out. Does have the blazing duet available, but Badass TV is going to fall down. Going to assist with taking down Aaron Cutie there. And it's all just jabs left and right. Fights everywhere. Abyssal Arrow's not going to connect onto Luna.
Yeah, and for Gusayon now, they're a little bit happier because at one point the lead was getting closer to the 4K, 5K mark for their team, which means that it's going to take a much longer time, and potentially they might not even reach it for their Claude and their Aldous to be farmed up well enough. Because Kayuqt, with the lead they were being able to build up, or they were building up, it's exactly what they want, because they want to end this game as fast as possible. Yeah, you still have the 1-1 who can be a scary late game presence for your team, but then at the same time, up against an Aldous, up against a Claude, it could be really risky to wait for the time that you're both in the late game. So Kayuqt wants to end this as fast as possible, which is why constantly Kayuqt is just pushing down the bottom lane to minimize the presence of the Aldous on the map. But what you're doing with that is you're giving him more opportunities to get stacks for his empowered basic attack, for that soul steal. So that's something Kayuqt is willing to trade out right now for a little bit more map control. And so far, with them being able to secure almost all of the early game objectives, things are going well for them, but this is a fragile lead that they have.
Yeah, and speaking of map control, they wanted to take care of a Ning Ning as much as possible. We haven't seen any Chase Fates being thrown out by a Ning Ning just yet, and they don't want that opportunity to pop up. They're trying to even out the push from the bottom and from the top lane. That's why they pushed out the bottom lane. The Lord is up as well. And Luna is stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's going to be flickering, not flickering up, but BMIing out, but the perfect execution takes him down just in time, complete to burst out like Kayuqt.
Bro, that wall, the Guardian's barrier by Chalap, just showed up right at the perfect time to stop Luna from being able to get away. He actually just froze him on that side to allow the members of Kayuqt to take him down. And this is going to be another free main objective here for Kayuqt.
They're pushing forward though. Ame TV spots out 2 members. Guardian's Barrier is going to be thrown out. Here comes the real world manipulation, not really amounting to much. Perfect execution is going to be used up. This is a free purple buff for Kayuqt. And this is Gusayon starving of any farming potential here for Luna specifically.
What hurts here, though, for Kayuqt is that Badass TV already picked up his Genius Wand, which is very damaging for them, especially if Chalap is the one who gets caught in the spatial migration knockup, or Aaron Cutie or Hayagadzi. Any of those two, they get caught would be really bad. But look at the damage coming out from this Lancelot. Ame!
He's crying. As soon as the Abyssal Arrow connect, I saw Hayagadzi his eyes were locked in to Ame. It just bursted him down. The damage wasn't quite there, but that still forced him to back off.
Yeah, because of the pressure that Kayuqt applied onto a Ning Ning's Aldous, it's it's hard. I don't think even a Ning Ning at this point has enough farm. Luna goes in. That was a Hail Mary play.
Hail Mary play that's not going to be amounting to much. Base turret's going to go down here in the bottom lane. Top lane's going to be pushed up as well. Change fate used for the first time onto Kayuqt as well. And they might just pay the price for that. And by that, I mean this mid lane turret may fall down. And this cannon minion doesn't know where to go. I'm going to go to the mid lane. So, yeah.
Just stopping that.
It's just a matter of time now before Kayuqt ends this. The minion waves are already pushing in. There's another big wave coming in, but Badass CV takes down Chalap. And now that may just be an opening. Their HPs are relatively healthier. They stop the initial push of minions. There's a quarter of the HP being taken out, but Kayuqt takes down Badass TV in the process with just a Thorned Rose.
And now finally, Vladimir's abyssal arrows coming in big. Like, it's like for the longest time I was like, alright, no, sorry man, it's just taking a while for me to warm up. Now that he's really warmed up, he's 4-0-4, and that opened up that burst onto Badass TV coming in from Kayuqt because he was stunned. He couldn't avoid all that Thorned Rose damage, which at this point, because of the massive lead that they have, man, oh man, I think it took out close to 40% of Guinevere's health with one hit from the Thorned Rose.
Man, it's like, if they can pick off Kayuqt, they have to worry about Erden and Be My Angel too. So there's a lot of options here as the Abyssal Arrow connects onto a Ning Ning. Wild Charge doesn't connect, but still nowhere to run because of that Guardian's Barrier.
And at the same time, unfortunate for Ning Ning, as she was trying to run away, she ran into an Abyssal Arrow that I believe Vladimir meant for the back line. Woo! Hits again, on point.
It's forcing Marbs down to low HP, and they take down Ame as well. The tank, crossbow tank, gonna be used up onto Badass CV. There's not much that he can do there. Real world manipulation is gonna be used up to zone everybody out away from the base, but it's not gonna be amounting to much. Luna's BMI keeps himself alive. The arrow once again connects, and that is all the combos that they need to take down Badass TV, and the minions are marching in. I think Ning is joining in on the frame. Not a lot of damage here. Kayuqt staying under the base. We'll go for the Thorn Rose, but will be overstaying his welcome there. And they managed to keep themselves alive in this game, as at the very least, Gusayon.
Yeah, and right now the main question in my head is, how come it doesn't feel like there's not a lot of damage on that crossbow of Tang yet? Is it because... Is this only the second main item that Be My Angel completed? Because I know she's had the Corrosion Scythe for the longest time. Maybe the Demon Hunter Sword was the third main item completed here. So maybe we're gonna start feeling damage, because that was just Badass TV eating up the entire crossbow of Tang. And it barely tickled him. So right now that's the main question I have here. Something's up.
I guess can we pop it up? I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. But the Lord is a viable option here. And there you go.
Oh, okay.
No boots. Sure.
Yeah, Windtalker went for the Rose Gold instead, and still less than 10k in terms of the farm. Just picked up the Demon Hunter Sword. Okay, now we're really gonna start feeling damage coming out from this one.
Yeah, the Wild Charge though catches 3. Marbs is down, and they are still in prime position to fight back Gusayon. They just need to make sure to use their skills wisely, as the Blazing Duet is going to be used to deter any other further pushes there. They are backing off. They lose one in the process, but they still manage to keep themselves alive.
Yeah. And Kayuqt still in the lead. Target that Selena, force them back. Force Kayuqt in a position where they might get split up, or while they're in the run, that will open up the possibility for Luna to just come in with a Blazing Duet and clean up house. But I think what Gusayon has been looking for is a good setup to maximize the real-world manipulation slows from Marbs, which against this lineup is incredibly hard to do. So another main initiator here might end up becoming a Ning Ning. Don't use the chase, don't try to conserve the chase fate to secure a kill, but use that to put Kayuqt in a better position for yourself to maximize, instead of just trying to wait for that perfect opportunity where everyone's just all together. where Badass TV caught 2 or 3 members of Kayuqt with the knock-up from the spatial migration, followed up by the Violet Requiem damage.
We'll also look for an opportunity to use the Chase Fit to get information, but I don't think we may find that information game being thrown out as the Wombo combo's being thrown out now as we speak. Gusayon beat by Angel. Oh yeah, Badass TV was able to take down one, at least take down Vladimir, but that's still the HP's low for Kayuqt. But that's on front of the members here from Gusayon, already low on already just down to 2, but their HPs are down. A Ning Ning will take down 2 in the process, but that's still the game going to Kayuqt because of the minion push. Minion TZ makes it out.